Hi everybody. We were able to get out for a good 4.5 hour hunt on Sunday, and we went back to the field for round 2, and we got quite a few targets. A few pretty good ones, a couple of okay ones, a bunch of crap, and 1 or 2 really good ones. So let me show you what I got. The first stop on our tour is this giant tractor nut. It's a real shame that they just, castrate them right there in the field and let the nuts drop and fall wherever they land. And then I get to dig them up. That's a big one. Back at the big field, once again, out of that hole right there, maybe 4 or 5 inches down, this big iron nut. I think that's from a Klondike bar, circa 1987. Chunk of aluminum. This thing, haven't quite got it cleaned up, but it's got a tapered, beveled edge to it, like it was sharp at one point. So it's a blade of some description. This little, really light, like aluminum, tip of a piece of a whatever. The only decent iron find we had the whole day was this ox shoe. These are pretty common around these parts. There's the first ox shoe off this site. That's pretty cool. Yeah, ox shoe. Scrap of copper wire. This was a screwdriver blade at one point. Must have had a wooden handle. It's rotted off. A couple of nails, one round, one square. And I continue to find this stuff in small piles here and there. It rings up really nice, like a like a coin spill, but it's usually in the ground like this. It's all copper, so it's copper, rolled copper, probably off of a roof. Typically use copper for the drip edge of a roof back in the day. Another one of those hat buttons, or maybe it's a shirt button or snap of some kind. I wasn't able to identify it. My only coin for the entire day, a 1980 Lincoln. At least it's copper. The next stop on our tour is the armory, where we have an array of 12 gauge shotgun shells, some with plastic, some without. So out of this hole right here, we got 4 shotgun shells. 4 of them. I sure hope whatever the hell they were shooting at, they shot it 4 times. I sure as hell whatever it was is dead. 'Cause I really don't want to know what can live through that. I got bigger problems than my shovel can solve. We have, that's an old one there. Alright. I got something pinging in around a nickel, between a nickel and a somewhere in the nickel bronze brass neighborhood. I just flipped the plug open. Got one of those textbook perfect flips, and damn it, I got the camera real quick when I saw that it was round, and I thought I had a coin. Son of a bucket. Well, it's one of those, what is it? It's a 12 gauge coin, damn it, from, I believe it's from the country of Winchester. Son of a bucket. Curse of the life dig. I ruined it. If I didn't turn the damn camera on, I'd have had a coin too. Shit. We have a 30-30 and a 322 rifle rounds. What? This? It's a bullet. A Remington. The 323, I think it said. 322. Right here in this hole. About 4 inches down. Yep. A couple of 9mm right here. And the rest are 22s. And then in the bullets themselves, These I believe are 45s. This is probably a, I believe this one is a 38. I believe it's a 38 special. I could be wrong. And a bunch more smeared lead. I believe this was, whoops, nice job, dumbass. I believe this hunk of smeared lead was the projectile out of one of these. It seems to fit quite nicely. So, I find a bunch of these. I don't know if it's the metal jacket part off of a full metal jacket bullet, and that's all that I find, and the rest of it squeezed out somehow, maybe in this fashion, you know, but I get those quite a bit. Some lead pellets, probably out of a shotgun, you know. This would be like a, this would be a couple of chunks of buckshot. This would be like a double-aught buck. Why does it always have to be ants? Look at them all. This is where my signal is. Right down in there. That? Go away, ant. It's actually trying to bite me. That's my target. Little buggers. Look at them. Oh boy. Sorry guys. They don't like sunlight. Pistol caliber, 9mm here. There's a little tiny 22 here. My Canadian nickel. And now the good stuff. We got 3 of these bag seals. I'll show them to you in possibly a different order that they were dug. There's number 1. You can make out some lettering on it, but not much. And right here, probably 4 inches down, another lead bag seal. I'm hoping to get this one cleaned up enough to where, whatever I can pull off of this one and whatever I can pull off of the other one, hopefully they're the same, I can figure out what these were. There it is, lead bag seal. I tried to put them all together and see if I could pull enough writing off of all 3 of them to get anything. This one looks like it was misstamped. Wasn't quite in the die the whole way. So that's an offset. That's going to be worth more than a regular one. Another lead bag seal. 6 inches, 5 inches down. Can't tell any real detail or not. That's cool. No visible markings again. And this one's the same as the other one, but again, they were careless in making these. It's a W or an M? Not sure. And another lead bag seal. This one was, let's see, good 6 or 7 inches down. Gave me a nickel bouncing backwards towards steel signal. Another 3 out of this field. 3 or 4? 3. And the find of the day. Dun, da, 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 da. This button. Nothing real fancy or old. I don't think it's too old. It's still got the shank on it. It's folded over. You can read. You can still see the lettering. It's another button. This one looks like it still has the gold, some of the golding, the gilding on it. Still can't, oh wow, I can get some good lettering off of this one. Almost read it now, but let me clean it up, get back to you. Wow, it's got some old English calligraphy type lettering on it. It says gilt. Looks like, yeah buddy, hold on. that word says gilt right across between my index and middle finger. The word behind it, I believe, is gold gilt, and then the small lettering down the bottom around there says something something standard. So this must be the Standard Button Company. And that's it for the second phase of the field hunt. The grass is starting to get a little tall over there, so I may only have 1 or 2 weekends left in that field. They don't usually hay it till it's about, I don't know what, 3 feet tall, however tall hay needs to be for them to bale it. I run it through the baler. I'd like to say thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. Swing, beep, dig.